Special delivery, the Prime Minister's Brexit negotiator arrives in Brussels with the government's new proposals for breaking the deadlock over the Irish border. And those proposals are that there be no checks on most goods moving between north and south, because there'll be just one zone for regulations covering the whole island. Where there have to be checks for customs to be paid, the government claims these could be done on the business premises, away from the border. And the Northern Ireland Assembly and the Executive will have the power to agree or veto these arrangements every 4 years. Today, Boris Johnson faced the conference for the first time as Prime Minister, and it was clear what was uppermost in his mind, with a slogan that's become the soundtrack of the week.
Let's get Brexit done. Let's get Brexit done. Let's get Brexit done.
He ridiculed Parliament for blocking an early election.
If Parliament were a school, Ofsted would be shutting it down or putting it in special measures. If Parliament were a reality TV show, then the whole lot of us, I'm afraid, would have been voted out of the jungle by now.
With proud dad looking on, he joked about the divisions that had led his own brother to resign from his government.
And I know that there are some keen students of alleged divisions in my family on matters of the EU. But I want you to know, conference, that I have kept my ace up my sleeve. My mother voted leave.
I didn't know that, said Dad Stanley.
And my mother...
And as his proposals for a new deal to solve the Irish backstop are being read by EU leaders, he had this warning.
If we fail to get an agreement because of what is essentially a technical discussion, then let us be in no doubt, conference, of what the alternative is. The alternative is no deal. And that is not an outcome we want. It is not an outcome we seek at all. But let me tell you, my friends, it is an outcome for which we are ready.
There were sections on the NHS, crime, the economy, but in the end, this speech was really only about one thing.
Let's get Brexit done, and let's bring this country together. Thank you very much.
Boris Johnson's delighted his audience here, but perhaps his most important message was for people not in this hall, to Brussels and EU leaders, telling them, I've compromised, now you should.
We hope our friends in Europe will realise that we are now in what is probably the last chance for us to do a deal, and if we can do one, and there's flexibility on both sides, the whole continent of Europe, the UK, we can all move on.
A kiss from girlfriend Carrie Symonds, a handshake with his dad after his first conference speech as Prime Minister, and what happens now with Brexit could determine if he gets to make another one.